Hello everybody, welcome. Today I'm going to be showing you what is on my brand new iPhone 13. Before we hop right into this, some tech specs on my phone. iPhone 13, just a base model, 128 gigs on it, starlight color, and I have an entire unboxing video on that, which I just posted. So if you guys haven't seen that, I will leave a link for it above and down below in case you're interested. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. So let's just get started. All right, this is my lock screen. It's just a picture of my dog in the mornings because the sunlight in the mornings right on my bed is just so amazing. Let's open her up. So this is my first page of apps. There's actually no apps on here. This background is a photo I took yesterday, actually. I love this photo. It's the colors and the water and the sky and everything. On the bottom, I have my messages and my Spotify. I used to have Snapchat and Instagram on there, but I was using them way too much, so I moved them. Moving over here, we have a weather widget, which is gonna be a pain in the butt to blur out. Batteries widget, screen time, sub count, smart life, which is like what the app that controls my lights overhead. So like if I click this, turns it on. Same for my salt lamp and my closet lights. And then below it, Flow app, which is just like a period tracker. And then we have my Google Calendar. Moving right along to the next page of apps. Phone, Google Calendar. I don't use Apple Calendar just because I like to have Google Calendar so I can access it on devices that aren't mine or Apple. So that's why I like Google. Photos, camera, weather. In this miscellaneous folder, I just have stuff that I use, but I don't like actively search for, if that makes sense. I don't think I've ever actually opened Urban Dictionary in the past like year because I had this on my old phone too. I did not use it like a single time. Safari, because I can't delete that. Shortcuts, dictionary, files, measure, my watch app, Chrome, and Sky Guide. So all of those I will use, but I don't seek it out. Like for example, the dictionary one, this dictionary widget right here, but I don't like go to the dictionary app. Sky Guide is really cool. It's this app where if you point it anywhere, like no matter where you are, it'll show you like what constellations are where. So if I went up, as you can see all these, it's really cool. I'm pretty sure it costs money though. I'm on a family sharing plan with my family, so my dad bought it years ago and so I just downloaded it for fun. That's it for the miscellaneous folder. Clock and Shop. Shop is this really cool app. If you guys don't know, you just link up your Amazon and or Gmail account, and then all of your tracking numbers for packages and stuff will go here. I use this religiously. That's why it's not in a folder. I have all my packages and stuff and all these things, which is really cool. So like here it shows a map of everything. It's so cool and it gives you notifications and everything. Highly recommend. And also if you choose to buy something, if given the option through Shop Pay, they will offset the carbon footprint and plant trees as well, which is really cool. So, and it's no cost to you to use Shop Pay, so I just think it's a nice way to give back. Then we have my dictionary widget. This is just a new word every day. I just like words, and so that's why I have that there. Then we have my music folder, which is just Shazam, which is, if you don't know, open it, tap it. If a song's playing, it'll listen and then it'll tell you what the song is. And then I have a metronome app, Just Watch, which is like a TV guide, I think. Let me show you. So search button, let's do How I Met Your Mother, because I love that show, and it'll show you where it's available on and what it is. And it's also really cool, so you can see where you can stream it, where you can buy it, etc, etc. It works for movies, TV shows. It's a great app and I use it quite often. Next we have the Phil, I think, I don't know how to pronounce it, but F-I-I-L app, which is for my Bluetooth headphones that are over the ear, but I don't use those that much, so kind of a waste of money. Next up we have games, Minecraft and backgammon. I actually don't play games on my phone basically at all. I went through a massive backgammon phase earlier in the spring, but it like died when summer came, and so I haven't actually played backgammon at all. Minecraft's on there purely for the reason that I think I still have my old worlds on there from like early quarantine, but as I'm saying this out loud, I'm realizing that all those worlds might have been deleted when I cleared the data from my old phone. Let's see real quick. If it's still there, I'm gonna freaking cry of happiness. Oh my god, it's still there. Hallelujah. Okay, so I'm not deleting Minecraft purely for the reason that I want these worlds backgammon. It's through the Apple Arcade, so there's no ads on it, which is really nice. Then we have this Pinterest widget, which is for my animals board, and it just rotates a picture every hour. So right now it's just a picture of this swan and its little baby swans. Then we have social, which is Pinterest, VSCO, Twitter, Apple Calendar, and Snap. I never go on VSCO anymore. Pinterest, I don't really go on that much. I usually go on my computer if I go on it at all, but I also have it on my phone because I have to have the widgets. And the others are just self-explanatory. I already explained my calendar thing. My AirPods are not even open. I don't know why they just connect. Next up we have YouTube, which is just the YouTube app, the sub count, which I don't check either, but it's there for the widget. Camera Connect from Canon, which is where I can go into the app and sync this camera here with it, and so it can basically like airdrop the photos and videos from my camera to my phone, so I don't need like an adapter or anything, which is just freaking a godsend. You don't even need like Wi-Fi or anything for it, and I'm just like, I love technology. Voice memos, that's only if I want to do like nice audio, but I don't even use voice memos, so I don't know why that's in my YouTube folder, but oh well. Squarespace, just because it's like relating to YouTube sort of, because I have a website if you're new here. And then YouTube Studio, which is where I just check my analytics. Next page. Top widget is just a Spotify one, and then we go into the generic apps. You guys know what those first 5 are. Going into my folder, which is $2 we got Target, my banking app, Amazon, Depop, Venmo, PayPal, Google Ads for AdSense, but I've actually been monetized and earning revenue since like February. I have not seen a single cent of it because I am confused. So if you know how to set that up and get the money to you, let me know. Etsy, Apple Store, and then my other banking app is on the next slide, but I don't want to show you because it like reveals my like location. Next we have location, so anything that has to do obviously with location. Maps, Find My, Uber, Chipotle, UV Index, which is just an app where I can check the UV, and then Zillow, because I am kind of obsessed with looking at properties I definitely cannot afford in cities that I don't know if I'll ever live in, but I want to. So I just get like a lot of notifications from Zillow just to look at like nice apartments and houses, and it's just so nice. And you know, I'm like, one day, maybe, I could live in a $3 million apartment. Next we have photo editing. This is just Preview, Lightroom, and Photo Timer. Preview is an Instagram planning app, so you can like import your photos and then switch it around, but I don't use Instagram that much, so I honestly could delete it. I don't actually post on Instagram that much anymore. Lightroom, everyone knows what Lightroom is. It's just like a really advanced photo editing app. I buy presets from people occasionally, so that's where the presets live. And then Photo Timer is this app, I'm sure you've heard of it. You can set the delay, so like how long until the timer starts to go off, number of pics it'll take, and then the interval of how many seconds in between each photo. So if you press the take photos, it'll give you 3 seconds from what the setting is now. 3, 2, 1, it'll start taking 40 pictures with 2 seconds in between, so this like gives you time to pose and everything, which is very nice, especially if you're taking pictures by yourself. Next we have School, which is Gmail, Tomato Timer, Power School, Google Docs, Drive, Classroom, and Pages. Gmail, it's not just for school. I have all my Gmail accounts on there. Tomato Timer is a Pomodoro or Pomodoro, I don't know, timer app. So you just tap it, and the Pomodoro method is where you have 4 25-minute work sessions with 5-minute breaks in between, and on the last break you get a 30-minute break, and then that's like a full cycle. This is the only effective way I can study and like get my work done really efficiently, so I've been using this a lot since homework has been picking up. Power School is how I check my grades, and everything else is pretty self-explanatory. Next we have Health/Home. I'm just grouping these up in any way I can. We got Flow, I already talked about that. Period Tracker, Amazon, ALEXA, Affirmations, so it's just a daily affirmation. Apple Watch Fitness, Countdown, which is just a countdown app, and Eufy Security, I don't know how to pronounce it, but I have a little pet camera right there, but I bought it so I can watch my dogs while I'm away because I have attachment issues and I'm owning it. Smart Life I already talked about, that's just controls the light. Lepro Lamp UX, that controls my LEDs. Since my LEDs are plugged into the same like smart plug as my salt lamp, that one plug for my salt lamp controls both of them, so I don't actually like use it very often. Notion's this platform where you I don't even know how to describe it, but it's this like way of organizing information in like so many different ways, like really creatively, and it's really fun. I keep like my finance tracker on there, just like a reading list. I don't really use it to the full extent, but it's like really fun with what I do use. And then a Pinterest widget of just, I think it's just like nice architecture, or maybe it's my New York City board because I really want to live in New York City one day. That also changes every hour. And then going to my app library. Down here in health and fitness, 23andMe is a DNA testing company that I took when I was in like 5th grade, because if you didn't know, I'm adopted, so I have no idea who my genetic family is, and so I thought just my parents thought it'd be cool for me to try it out, and then my sister also did it too, and she's also adopted, and we are not biologically related. Health, just the Apple Health app, and then Reflectly, it's I'm sure at least one person viewing this has seen the Happiness Journal ad on Instagram, and that's what that is, and I tried it out for a little while in the beginning of quarantine. It was really fun, but then it tried to make me upgrade, so I didn't want to do that. Now I'm just leaving it there, so if I ever want to like look back to what I was thinking in early quarantine, I got it. I'm pretty sure that's it. But on here I do have Instagram. I don't have it out on like my pages just because I don't want to go on it so much. I'm really trying to cut back on Instagram. I actually deleted it for like 2 months and I'm just slowly easing back into it, but I already can like feel myself getting sucked back in, which is bad. So gotta work on that. And I believe that is everything for what is on my iPhone 13. I hope you guys enjoyed and got some maybe home screen inspiration. My home screen isn't like too crazy with like aesthetics and matching widgets and everything. I just do it for functionality basically. I hope you guys enjoyed. I haven't made a YouTube video in so long, so I am out of routine. I forget what I say at the end of my videos. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to follow me on any social media, they're down below. Have any questions, leave them down below, and I will see you guys very soon.